he does not believe it. That is the thing he carries to the altar, morning after morning. The bread is bread, the wine is wine. He says the words because the words are his to say, and he has said them 10,000 times, and nothing has ever happened. It is the 8th century. He is a monk of the Basilian order in a small stone church on the Adriatic coast of Italy. His name is not recorded, only his doubt is. He has prayed for the doubt to leave him. It has not left him. He lifts the host, he speaks the consecration, and the bread becomes flesh in his hands. The wine in the chalice darkens and thickens and separates into 5 small globules of blood. He cannot move. The faithful behind him do not yet understand what they are seeing. The priest who came to the altar certain of nothing now holds, in his 2 hands, the one thing he had refused to believe. The town is called Lanciano. The name means the lance. The city remembers a soldier, Longinus, the centurion who drove his spear into the side of Christ at the crucifixion and saw blood and water run down the shaft and believed. According to the old accounts, he was born here. 800 years after his lance, in the town that carries its name, blood appears again on an altar. The flesh did not decay. This is the part that resists explanation. The relic was not embalmed, not sealed in oil or wax. It was set in a reliquary and left in the open air of a church for 1,200 years, and it did not rot. It is still there. For centuries, the relic passed from hand to hand. The Basilians kept it, then the Benedictines, then the Franciscans, who keep it still. In 1574, an archbishop took the 5 globules of blood and weighed them, and recorded that each single globule weighed the same as all 5 together. The record exists. It has never been reproduced. The flesh is a small disc, the size of the host it once was, brown now and fixed behind glass in a silver monstrance. The blood sits beside it in a cup of rock crystal. Pilgrims climb a short stair behind the altar to look at it directly, inches away. For 1,000 years, no one looked closer than that. There was no instrument that could. Until a man arrived with a microscope. In November of 1970, with the authorization of Rome, the friars allowed the relic to be opened and tested. The work was given to Doctor Odoardo Linoli, professor of anatomy and pathological histology, head of the laboratory at the hospital of Arezzo. He was not asked to believe, he was asked to look. He took samples of the flesh, he took samples of the blood. His instructions were simple: identify what the relic was made of. On the 4th of March, 1971, he gave his findings. The flesh was human heart muscle, myocardium, the wall of the heart. A clean section, no other tissue mixed in, as though taken by a hand that knew exactly where to cut. The blood was human, type A, B, a type, Linoli noted, found most often among the peoples of the Middle East. It matched in the flesh and in the globules, which meant the 2 came from one body, and in all of it, flesh and blood 1,200 years old, no trace of any preservative. He published the study in a medical journal. The findings have been questioned and defended ever since. What is not in question is that a pathologist looked and recorded what he saw and signed his name to it. A monk once stood at that altar and asked to see. 1,200 years later, another man asked the same thing. He brought instruments instead of faith. He did not set out to prove anything. He set out to measure what was in front of him. He looked through a lens at a fragment of dried tissue, and he found a heart